What's up, everyone? 99 Vids, and we're back with more Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. What's up, Ghosh? Welcome. And we're back tonight, and we're going to do a little bit more of this Solar Crown. I'm going to do something that I like to do since I love that Jade, not Solar Crown, but the Crown Jewel. I love that track, and I've got a few new cars. This is one of them right here, the SVJ Xago edition. And we're gonna run this one. But one thing I like to do is I like to run the Crown Jewel and just drive the route through traffic. That's a lot of fun. And right now I'm sitting over here at the Wan Chai gas station, and it makes me think, man, I hope this game at some point they add a little more interactivity. Like, how cool would it be to be able to get out of your car and go inside? Maybe there's a clerk inside of there, and you can get some snacks or whatever. Not that the game has to be a survival game, but would it be just cool to grab a few things? Maybe you get like some buffs for your character, so you get more solar coins or something, or nothing that's going to give you an extra advantage or anything really. Just maybe to get more XP or something like that. Just different ideas, man. It'd be cool to be able to walk in, have some NPCs, you know, coming in and out of the store and stuff like that, walk around with your character. Maybe park in some different parking lots, so you can have like a car show or just a car meet with your buddies, like a cars and coffee. I think that would be really cool in this game, man. That would add to that lifestyle thing. It'd be nice to see a little bit of life, you know, a few people walking around. You know, not like it's Grand Theft Auto or GTA style, but just a few different people. Maybe they can add some events, sort of like American Truck Simulator. You get different random things happening on the map. You know, we definitely need police, so we can get some sirens like this. These little sirens are pretty cool. This looks like a police Lamborghini here, man. This thing is badass with that siren. They should give us some lights, so we can stick a little light on top of here, on top of your car. You know, you can be like Starsky and Hutch, man. Undercover cop with a Lamborghini, man. Detective Somaya, man, with a Lamborghini, man. And you just chasing people around the map. But for now, you can role play, and you and your buddies, you can get this siren. You can pretend to be a cop, you know, and chase them around. Get a little macro or something so this thing stays on. Right now I gotta hold the button, but you can get something to rig that up, and that way you can always have it, you know. All right, so let's start this up. This is one of my newest cars, the Lamborghini Xago. I like this car, man, and it's a lot of fun to drive it. Of course, you get it at the Selene dealer in Ibiza. And I'll show you what else did I get here. I picked up a couple more, and what I want to do is unlock a few more cars, you know, that I've been wanting to get. I got rid of the Koenigsegg Regera, the electric one. I decided I wanted to get the Fenr, the debut, the all-wheel drive. Man, that thing is a beast too. It's like just as good as a Bugatti. Sucker's fast, but the only thing I don't like about it has a lot of understeer. It's like it's hard to get it to steer really well on Jade. It just, I don't know, it's like it doesn't want to turn good. You got to kind of finesse it, you know. You got to do a lot of e-brake turning with it. I don't know, it's just kind of odd, but it's still fun. It's still a very fast car. But let me show you what I have here. Where's my car collection? Over here. Okay, so this is one of my newest acquisitions right there. Where's that Fenr at? Maybe I'm not pronouncing it right. That's what it looks like. Debut Motorsports. Fenr. Where is it at? This one right here. This sucker is a beast. Fenr SuperSport Selene edition. That thing is really good. And what I've noticed, you know how I don't know if you all noticed, but you can't put custom stuff on these cars, but I was able to put tint on it, which I was surprised. And I've got, if you notice on this Xago, the SVJ, I've got custom wheels on it. which most of these don't let you do. This car looks really good with these wheels, man. This car is beautiful. It looks like a police car almost, man, with these colors on. Just need some lights. And I got this interior inside. Look at it. This thing looks really good. So yeah, man, let's start it up. And what else did I pick up? I went and picked up another Ford GT too. The 2016. I didn't get the collectible ones. I thought they were too expensive. But the Ford GT, you gotta just have it. I had it and sold. I had all three of them, then I sold them all because I wanted to buy the other Koenigsegg Regera electric. But I went ahead and got rid of that and bought, you know, the cars I'm showing you now. And we're gonna run those today. Of course, we got our Pagani. The only other new car I have is the one that came from the Solar Pass, which the Lamborghini Temerario 2024. So we'll probably be running these vehicles today. But let's go. I'm gonna drive the Crown Jewel Jade. I'm gonna drive it backward, or not backwards, but that's another idea I had. That I was hoping that maybe Nikon, you know, and KT Racing can add to the game. It'd be nice if they added the ability to run the Crown Jewels backwards, like an option. Especially if you're gonna play with your friends multiplayer. We need like a little checkbox or a lobby that you can set it. Oh, let's run this race backwards. And even if you just want to play against the AI opponents, select it so you can run it backwards. I think that would be pretty neat. And you'd add another layer of you know, a way to do the races, because you get so used to doing Jade, and it would be nice to just run it the opposite direction, you know. But I'm gonna go ahead and run it through traffic and see if I can not hit nothing. It's pretty hard to do, you know, but we're gonna try anyway. Just because it's fun and it's a good warm-up before the race. This car is just beautiful, man. I love this color combination. It is a must. I mean, I like this car a lot. The handle's good. I think I've already won one of the Crown Jewel Jades with it, you know. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. That US plate back there looks really good. See it? Statue of Liberty, is that what that is on there or something? So we got that. So we got a player, Habibi, where are you? Habibi, can you hear me? Hold on, let's see if we can reach out to him. Hold on. Let me see if I can make Habibi hear me. I don't think the voice is going out. They should hear me on my mic. Habibi, can you hear me? You copy? Habibi, come drive over here. Can you hear me? Habibi,
can you hear me? I don't think you can hear me. What do you think, Coach? You can't hear me. I don't think he's gonna be able to hear me. Maybe you can hear that voice. How about this guy? Hey.
Hello. Hey. What's up, Nine? Hey, Hanidi. How's it going? Listen, I need you to play some Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. This game's gonna be tremendous. If y'all don't know it, this game is gonna be absolutely tremendous. Tremendous game. Game is great. I play it when I'm out busy here in the Oval Office. I play it a lot. It's really good. It's not fake news either, so yeah, let's get right to the game.
Yeah, I don't think Habibi can hear me. Habibi, you got a copy? 10-4? That's what we need here. We need CBs, man. So yeah, we're gonna run Jade backwards here. Not backwards, but in through traffic. We're not gonna go as fast as we do in the race, you know, so we can try to not smash up the car. But it's kind of cool to run this course because it's such a good course, you know, to run. And then run it at night too. That's another thing that you don't get to experience in the race, because the race is set at the same time all the time. So yeah, so That would be cool if we can customize the actual time and the direction that we run the race. That would be neat. Maybe Nikon can implement that. You know what I'm saying? What do you think about that, Ghosh? You don't think they can? They gotta do it, man. You know what I mean? They've gotta do it. Oh, let's pull over here a second. I gotta share some news with y'all here. Hold on a minute. Let me pull over here. Pull over and we should be able to pull people over with this siren. That'd be neat. But I gotta share something here. Let me show you. Let me see. All right, so this is my Discord. There's some news this week in TDUSC. This week on April 15th, we'll be having a maintenance on our servers starting at 9:30 a.m. Central, CET. This will last about 5 hours. This is to update the network infrastructure as we are changing our third-party network provider. We'll have more details on Wednesday. We do not expect the server change to fix some of the issues players are experiencing, but this month's Solar Club letter will highlight our current work towards servers V2 and other fixes and optimizations. Those who did not get the rewards from the April Fool's live event will receive them at launch of F61. I guess that's a patch, Season 6 Patch 1. As long as you do not have the items, you'll have them distributed. There's nothing else you have to do. See you again later this month with the April Solar Club newsletter. Alright, so there you go. So they're working on that. That's good news. That's good news, Nikon. Keep it up. We got to get this game running like the old games and better than the old Test Drive Unlimited 2 and 1, man. We got to make this game better. Right? Mata. You know? Like Mata. No, wait, no, that's not right. That ain't gonna work. Make Test Drive great again. MTGA. Right? Not Mata. That's something else. But yeah, that's the little update for all y'all. Yeah, I know this track by the back of my hand here, so we're running it backwards. So you can, it's just something fun to do, man. You can just zigzag and, you know, zip through the traffic. Slice through them, you know, try to get some more money. Get some XP. This gives you XP too. You know, trying to drive clean, and it's not always going to work though. I suggest having your draw distance and your view distance as far as possible. That's what I have it set at. You can see these little buggers in front of you as far as you can, so you can kind of thread the needle, you know what I mean? See these little parking lots and stuff on the side, man? Those are kind of things that we got to make them interactive, man. I'm not saying we should be able to get out anywhere we want on the map, although that would be cool. But like if we had places that we can get out and just walk around a little bit, even if you can't get out into the road. Not saying we want people running around in the road all over the place, but just a little bit of interaction would be pretty cool. And I think this game, man, if it can stay alive and everything, you know, the next rendition of this game sometime in the future, this game should try to go all out, man. GTA style, and just have you able to get out and just go anywhere at any location on the map. Have the lifestyle, have towing, have you being able to put cars on trailers, pull them around, you know, have NPCs, have different little jobs you can do, like goofy stuff, like towing, just different stuff, man. Have interaction at the gas stations so we can wash the cars. Put cars on lifts in your garage. That would be cool. Have things to do inside your house. Like how in my winter car you can play video games on your old computer, right? Have that. Have games that you can play from your house. Like play a racing game inside of a racing game with your friends that are inside their house inside the same racing game. How's that? That's what they need to do, man. Forza Horizon is not going to be able to compete with all that, man. That's what this game needs to do. How about this game, they have all these license cars, right? What if they make a special race car, right? And they put a car that you gotta build. So you gotta find the parts on the map, just like in my winter car and my summer car. You find all the parts, and you build it inside of your garage. And you enter into a special race in this game. It doesn't have to be a licensed car, just something the Cont creates. Give you a little auto mechanic simulator, my winter car style, without all the survival and all that, and just some fun that you do. You find the car parts with your friends. Everybody's searching the map, and then you bring all, you know, when you get the parts, you put them in your house, or they just show up at your house or whatever. I'm not saying you gotta carry them around like you do in my winter car, but you basically just build a car. It doesn't have to be a licensed car. Be something custom. You know? That would be something new. That would be a different layer of depth to this game. If this game can do stuff like that, man, those are going to be things that the other racing games don't have. It doesn't have to be GTA. It needs to be its own game. What's up, Melly? Let me turn off this CB version of my audio here. Hold on, let me see, where is it at? There it is. I don't know how that's coming out. Might be too crackly. Yeah, we're just running Crown Jewel Jade through traffic, and then we're going to actually run the race and try to get some more money accumulated in points. As you know, Crown Jewel Jade, it goes around the whole Hong Kong Island map. These are just fun things you can do. You know, if you love this game a lot, back when we played TDU 2 and all that in 1, we drove around the island all the time. And they got to put the motorcycles in here, man. They got to put the bikes. Imagine flying around here in a motorcycle. And they've got to add Oahu back, man. They got to get that full Ibiza map, too. We only have that little piece. If this game can do all of that, this game would be the top driving game, man. Forza Horizon 6 looks good. Don't get me wrong. I'm looking at it, but I don't know. I've just never been a Forza player. I don't know what it is. There's something about it never drew me in like Test Drive, man. Test Drive drew me in, and I was playing the first, or part 2 and part 1 on Xbox. I never had it on the PC back then. I wish I would have. Back then I was playing World of Warcraft on the PC. And then Test Drive Unlimited 2 was able to pull me away from World of Warcraft. That's how you know it's a good game, because it was able to make me take a break from playing Warcraft for so long. You know, this game's an MMO, so that means massive multiplayer online game. So what it needs is those type of elements. Like, if you're gonna have a bunch of friends in here playing, this is what the game needs. And in this, that's what I wanted to do. I want to drive you guys around this course, and I want to talk about things for this game that I want to see. That will be great to see. It's an MMO. We're gonna have our friends, right? Get our group of friends. Make random rivalries on the map. So even if you want to make it part of the sharps and the streets, just make a guy pop at random times on the map. And if you can do the event, you can race him solo, or you can, but you know, you want to race with friends. And then you maybe it can be a pack of guys that you got to race, and they're like programmed differently. You know, they have a lot of voice talk. They talk to you. They talk trash and everything, and you got to try and beat them. So there'll be like bosses that you got to beat. You know what I mean? And if you can beat them, you get something special. Maybe a cosmetic item for your car, and it can be something where you got to be logged into the game and you're like, man, I hope that event pops. And when it pops, everybody's trying to do the event. And, you know, and get these special cosmetic items for your car and stuff like that. And just have different ones happening. And have guys driving around the map that we can challenge, you know, like bosses. Just like how an MMO game has some big boss that walks around, you know, like in a little area that you're playing your character in. We'll have a special car. You can have an old Corvette, split window vet with a blower on it, and it's a super fast car with nitrous and everything, and he's just driving around. And have these cars that everybody is trying to race this guy, and if you beat him, you can win his car, or you can even lose your car. So imagine if you're racing and this guy beats you, and I lose this Lamborghini because I can't beat him. I'd lose that whatever I paid for this car. It's a pink slip, so that guy will get my car. That boss the game will just take the car away from me. You know what I'm saying? So have different rivalries that are popping up that everybody can play against. And then have things that groups can do together, that you got to get a group together to get the best rewards. Like you're going to a dungeon in World of Warcraft, but here you're going to a special, you know, you're going to an area where these races pop up with like bosses that you got to beat. You can be races that are inside of traffic, you know, with goofy things happening, cars trying to drive at you, motorcycles. Just, I don't know, man, this ideas I had that it can make this game really fun. Give it another layer that the other games don't have. And since it's a lifestyle game, maybe we win things for our house, decorations for the house, or a TV or something, or a game console that actually works. Put food items in here that we can eat, like cars and coffee, and places that we can go. You meet up with your friends inside the game, and you can meet up, have a car show, grab some coffee or whatever, and a donut or something, and then that will give you a buff, you know? Maybe it helps you, like I said, gain more solar crowns, gain more XP. I don't want to say it's going to make you better or make you like invulnerable or something like that. I don't know if they want to go that route with it. Just ideas, you know, to make this game have more depth to it. Look at that. We got somebody there, man. Super B? See, there's people popping on the map lately, man. There's a player over there 1.2 miles away. This is supposed to have proximity, so if I was close enough to that player, they're supposed to hear me talking right now. I got the mic open. All right, there's a turnoff I don't want to miss here. Where's that turnoff? If I go too far, then I miss the turn. Okay, we'll go on this side. Against the traffic. Yeah, this is Crown Jewel Jade through traffic. While we talk about different topics in the game. Things I would like to see in this game. Hey, shout out to Alex7, man. He works for Nikon, you know, and he's doing a good job, man. He's trying his best, man, to make this game survive and help it survive. I think he's doing a good job. And he's a nice guy, man. He does a lot of content for him. Go subscribe to him. Alex7, Alex VII, the Roman numerals. He actually, you know, he works there. He got a job with them. He loves this game so much, man. And a lot of people angry with him and stuff like that. They're mad because of what's going on with Nikon and all that, but you can't blame anybody for that, man. And you just got to give Nikon a chance to do what they got to do. If they pull out of the financial difficulties, this game can survive. You know, if they pull off everything, get the houses in this game like it's supposed to, get the motorcycles in here, and they start adding new things that other games don't have, this game will be a hit, dude. If this game is able to pull all that off, everybody will be talking about how Test Drive launched like it did, and it came back and just rose up like a phoenix. You know what I mean? This game's like a sleeper right now. When it hits its full potential, everybody's gonna be playing this game. If they put cross-play in here like Fortnite, forget it. So we got somebody else, not sure 770. Man, I'm seeing a lot more players lately. Yeah, this race is my favorite race in the game. Hey, the game's been running really stable also. Just so all of you know, I mean, I'm on PC, but the frames, it's pretty steady. Now, I've turned on VSync now, because I notice a little bit of tearing every once in a while, so I decided to turn VSync on. It just runs a lot better. As far as, you know, not getting any screen tear. Mainly when you're walking around is where I noticed it. You know, when you're walking in the lobby of the hotel, that's where I noticed that. I turn that siren on. Yeah, we need a light for this now. They give us these horns because we're playing the detective mission, so now we got these little things. They put the taxi missions in here. They put the contracts where you transport cars, and now we got detective missions. So they're trying, guys. They're trying, man. Give them a chance to pull this game up to where it needs to be. And you notice I don't have the speedometer on the screen, just so it looks better without all that. I only have the speedometer showing when I'm in the actual races. All right, let me check something here. Okay. All right, where are we at? All right, let's get us back to the starting point where Jade's at, and we'll go ahead and run some actual races. Ghost, you gonna start playing this? You gotta start playing it for sure. We gotta get Mellors to play it as well. Get a little group together and we can play it. Another thing they need to add, especially because I want to fix the stripes on the Camaro that I have in here, so it looks like my actual, like the stripes on my real 4th gen Camaro. They got to add more stickers and stuff, or more layers, so we can customize that. And I'd like to ask Nikon to allow us to put stickers on the windows of the cars too. See, because as you can see, I'm trying to make this car look like my 4th gen Camaro. See, I made the stripes on this, but I can't put the little pinstripes next to the main stripes. You know what I mean? So let me take that car out. Let me see, where's it at? I'll show you what I mean. No, not this one. Wait a minute. This one. No. Change car. Let me see, where's it at? Okay. Yeah, those are some things I'd like to see in this game. And we need some choppy cams in here too, man. We need some chop. You know, some custom cams that make the cars like these sound good. That are chopping, man. don't know if you've all heard the news, but there's a 7th gen Camaro in the works, and it might be a body change. And let me just tell you, if they do a 7th gen Camaro, what I want to see, not this design anymore. I don't want to see this body style based on the 1st gen Camaro anymore. I want to see, if they're going to do this retro thing, they need to make it like the 2nd gen, like the 70 Z28. That would be a badass looking retro Camaro. You know what I mean? If they change it to look like this, the 1970 2nd gen Camaro. I sent an idea to GM a while back, about a couple years ago. I sent them something to their, and I told them, listen, I wonder if they ever got that, man, because they were going to quit making these cars. And I told them, listen, you guys need to keep making the Camaros, and for the next one, you need to make the next retro just like the 2nd gen, and then do a 3rd gen like an IROC Z28, and then do the 4th gen again, like my old Camaro. Make a new 4th gen Camaro with a mid-engine in it. That's the one they should make, with a mid-engine, and make it like the Vette. That's what they should do. But anyway, let's go ahead and play some of this Jade and get some money made. All right, we'll run the what do we want to run? I'll run this Fenr, if I'm pronouncing it right. I'm probably not. That's what it looks like. Probably something silent there. But I'll show you. This car is fast. It's fully upgraded. Of course, when you're going to do Jade, you got to have it fully upgraded. All right, let's go. Look at that wing. This car has a lot of understeer. It's hard to turn it. See that? I've been trying to figure it out. I can't get it to turn good. I mean, I could do it. I just gotta play with the e-brake. I got an e-brake turn a lot at high speed. Because this car is all-wheel drive. The other ones that you can buy in the game are rear-wheel drive. See, I just can't get it to turn. I mean, I can. I just got to really focus on the braking with the e-brake. I'm gonna try a few settings on it, see if I can get it to turn better. But I love the car overall. Other than this problem, the car is fast. This car is like a timing thing. You got to turn sort of ahead. Got the battery assist, see, or the electric. Thing is just a rocket though. Doesn't turn good. I got to get a new wheel too. That's another thing I need. My old G920 broke, and Nikon just fixed it supposedly. And when I went to go try it, it broke because I had to move and everything. I moved from my old place and something happened to it in the truck, and it freaking broke the wheel. The cable or something broke. I was like, no, and they just fixed the problem because it was dropping frames. The last time I used my wheel in this game, every time I tried to run a race, the frames would drop down to 10 and 20. And I'm like, I had to play controller. And it took them till season 5 or whatever to fix it. And it's like, oh, well, I'll be getting a better wheel anyway. I want a direct drive. The direct drives are better. And I'm going to get one of those little, the mount for the wheel as well. One that I can use with my desk. Facecam might be coming back too. I haven't been on Facecam in about 2 years on the channel. So we might be bringing that back. But I've got to set up everything in order to do it if I'm going to run a green screen again. I might put a background in the backdrop too. It's a different type of backdrop. I don't know. We'll see. I have some ideas that I want to do as far as cool things for the live show, but it's going to take me some time to get everything set up. See if we get the channel back again. Get some live stuff. We might bring Fortnite back. I got to get my winter car back. Got to finish building that car. I noticed the airplane game, man, people complain about the music, man. I guess they want some type of relaxing music. I'm sorry about that, man. But, I put some action music in there because, I don't know, the game reminds me of Commando with Arnold Schwarzenegger, so I play action movie music in their background. But, that's the kind of vibe the game gave me, you know what I mean? All you vibers out there with your vibes, right? But yeah, that's just how it is. Sometimes I put the music I think goes with it. Like this music I'm playing goes good with this game. You know what I mean? As a content creator, I like to make what I think goes with the game if I'm going to play music in it. They're like, I want some classical piano music while you fly an airplane. But that's how it is. You're not always going to please everybody when you're live streaming, you know what I mean? This car just does not turn good, so let me restart this one. This car, I don't know. It's just not... I haven't gotten it configured right yet. So let's run something. Let's run like the Ford GT or something. The Ford is good too, because I'm always running hypercars on here. And that gets kind of boring. I want to run some of the other cars, So we'll run the GT. The Ford GT runs really well on here. You can easily get first with it. And if you get one of those opponents, because the problem with this race is it mixes you with the hyper and super. And they're always going to put a Bugatti in here. They'll put the Koenigsegg. And then you get kind of screwed up, Because if those cars get ahead of you at the end, it's really hard to catch them once they open it up. Where's that GT at? The GT does really well on this course. Wasn't it on the left? Oh, it's a different order now where they placed it. Hard to see. I can't wait till we get the garages and the houses. I get tired of these menus. All right, let's run the GT. And then we'll run the, what else do I want to run on here? The SVJ. I'd like to win it with the Camaro or the Vette. But like I said, they always mix in something in here that if it gets ahead of you, you're just not going to catch them. But this Ford holds its own usually if you get out in front and stay out there. See, this car turns good, see? They got those collectible Fords there. I like those. It'd be cool if you can change the number. I wanted to change that one to 99. Yeah, for sure, Ghost. You got to play this, man. We should definitely be able to connect. We tried a long time ago, but the server, we couldn't do it back then. Now it definitely works. You want to get it and start progressing before the houses and everything, before they add the houses in a couple seasons. See how well this car handles? This thing handles, and it's not even all-wheel drive. It handles better than that all-wheel drive car. I don't think that Fenr is. It needs some adjustments or something. I got so used to driving that I'm like oversteering it because it's so hard to turn that other car. Now I'm putting too much pressure. The one thing about this game, you touch the wall, it stops you completely. It erases your speed. Forces you got to be perfect, or you get slowed down. A little more realistic, you know what I mean? You can't just break everything. That Koenigsegg, we gotta be careful. That sucker gets out in front, it's over, man. This Ford can do it. I've done it a few times, even with Bugattis in here and everything. There's that little Koenigsegg. See, they always get one out there, and watch the time. He's 2:15. Now watch. Before you know it, he'll be 20 seconds ahead of me. Look, he's gone. It is very unfair. Look, I can't even see him. No, he's still about 2 seconds. All right, he's still visible. That active arrow on these cars is cool, man. That's really cool they got that in here. No. Now he won't catch him. That's all right. Second place is good. We need to get the money. I want to buy the Ferrari Enzo. I didn't tell you which cars I want to buy. I want to buy the Enzo. What other one do I want to collect? A couple other ones. There's not that many that I want. Oh, the most expensive Ferrari, that GTO. That was like 20 million in this game. And you got to remember, it's not because it's the fastest car in the game. It's just because they're doing it by collectible value. It's like if they put a Shelby Mustang in here or something like that, or like an old classic, they'd probably put it really, really expensive because of the collectible value. They're not really going by just, you know, like the retail price when the car was new or whatever, you know what I mean? Yeah, now he's 13 seconds ahead. We're not going to catch him, I don't think. Unless he wrecks, we probably won't. You can't, if you're going to win this, you can't let any of those cars get ahead of you. But this thing pays out good for second, so I'm okay. I just need to add up the money real quick. No. Oh, somebody else. Well, we'll finish it. Doesn't matter what place. I don't want to keep restarting it. Oh. The challenge to win this one with the cars that aren't hypercars. You gotta feather the throttle on this car sometimes. If you gun it too much, it's gonna spin out. Come on. Number 98. 98 versus 99. Very fun course, man. What are we in third? That's not bad. We might catch that other guy. At least get second. We're not going to catch the Koenigsegg. Unless they have a wreck up here. The challenge of this is to try not to let any of the cars get ahead of you, and you should be able to win it. Because they're going to stay close. If you make any mistakes, they're going to pass you. So if they got a faster car, it's going to be very hard on this track. I come in second with the Camaro usually, but I haven't been able to get first. It's a challenge for me. I'm trying to win it with a car like that. You got to make your own challenges in the game, you know what I mean? Your own things to do. Man, random bosses popping in the open world would be really cool. Like different cars, pink slip races that you can do. It would be cool to do pink slip races with the challenges, the open challenges with players out there. That would be freaking really cool. Talk about pressure. You pink slip some Bugatti or something versus some other car, and then you lose it, and then that player gets your car. How about auctions? How about there's chances to get special collectible cars, right? Like rare cars. And you get one of them, and they're like, the RNG on them is horrible, but you end up getting one. And then you could sell it to other players. You can have an auction. And people can buy those cars off you with solar coins. Or even if you want to sell your other cars that they couldn't get from a solar pass or something like that, if you don't want that car no more. Or, you know, you could sell it to your friend, and then they could sell it back to you or whatever, you know what I mean? They could set a price. The ability to put a car out in front of your house when you get it and put it for sale. And then people can put an offer on it, you know what I mean? For sale for whatever, or best offer, OBO. And then people trying to buy it. Or you just set like a price on a marketplace, and they could try and buy it. That would be really cool. Have special cosmetic items. Nothing that's going to give you a racing advantage. That, you know, wings for different cars that pop randomly or whatever, RNG items. And then people can sell those. You know what I mean? You can farm those and sell them. Like if you find the wing, you can put it in a little auction house and then other people can buy it from you. Have an actual a parts store in the game that you can buy cosmetic parts. I don't know. Just cool ideas, man. Lifts that you can buy for your garage, toolboxes. I talked about a car that might not be a licensed car that Nikon adds, that you can build it, put it together like my summer car, my winter car, with a little toolbox, and you can run that car in a special race or something like that, or drive it in the open world, and you can customize it to be however you want, different parts and stuff like that. That's probably too much, you know, but yeah, I think it would be cool. It's like a kit car, okay? You know how people make kit cars? Well, it'd be some car that you put together. And you can have badass engines that you can put in it, superchargers, nitrous. You can make it really fast so it can compete with the licensed cars in the game. And they can sound choppy with a cam and everything, and just sound different depending if you're running turbos, if you're running a supercharger, or if you just want an NA all motor, a big block, you know what I mean? That would be cool. If they put bikes in here, the bikes are gonna be sick, man. The bikes on this track would be really cool. It'd be nice to run bikes in Jade against these cars. But they're gonna have to make a category selector. Like if you want to run bikes, you know, if you want your AI opponents to have bikes or not, you know what I mean? Like you can go to any race and then say, oh, you want to run bikes on here? You want a mixture of bikes, no bikes, bikes and cars, cars only, or bikes only? You know what I mean? That would be cool. One thing TDU2 never had was dirt bikes and ATVs. There's another thing that they can add to this game. Side by side. Put side by sides in here. You know? All that kind of stuff. How about if they put boats? This game, since it's a lifestyle game, you can put luxury boats, you can put racing boats, cigarette boats. Man. And not like the what was that game? There was a game, I forgot the name of it now. There was another racing game. The one where you could switch to a plane, boat, or car. I forgot what it was called. I don't want it to be like that. I want it to be realistic, where you got to go actually, you know, your boat is at your house, and then you got to pull it with a trailer. So you get your Ford truck in the game. They need to add Chevy trucks too. They need to add more trucks, different pickup trucks. They need to put like the GMC Cyclone in here. We need some Pontiac Firebirds in here, some 4th gen Firebirds, some old Smoking the Bandit 2nd gen Firebirds, 1st gen Firebird. We need 1st gen Camaros, 2nd gen Camaros. We need all that in this game, man. Chargers. All right, let's go do another one. Need more muscle cars though, for sure. All right, so we ran the Ford. Let's run. Let's see if we can. Let's try the Camaro. I'm gonna challenge myself to try and win it with the Camaro, because that's harder than running the real fast cars. So look what we got. We got a Bugatti in here. We got a Porsche 918, a Maserati. Some tough competition for this car. Now, if they had my car in here, my 4th gen Lingenfelder Camaro, I'd be wouldn't be no problem, bro. This Camaro's quick, but it's a brick. A brick with a wing. Now, I wish we could take this spoiler off That's another thing. Give me the option to take this spoiler off. This car is quicker without that spoiler on the back. I mean, the handle is better with the spoiler, but if I want to do like a drag race, I want to take this thing off. That's why these hypercars and all that have that active arrow. When you're going, you know, when you're wanting to get that straight line speed, the wing is down. Starts going up when you're turning and stuff like that. It turns into an air brake when you're stopping. Put drag racing in this game, man. And put elimination races in this game too. That's another thing I want to see. So when you're running a race, as you know, in the lap race, you come around, the guys behind you, you start eliminating them one by one. Come on, let's reel them in. Here comes that. He's running out of battery. All motor, no batteries. See ya. Bugatti. Chevy, man. Not so expensive, but it's raw power. He's like, what's that Chevy doing in front of me, man? The hell you got in that thing? Let's put nitrous in here. That would be cool. Add nitrous for cars like this, so you can run against these these hypercars. Imagine them updating this game. Oh, season 12, nitrous. Add nitrous to your car. See, this game could do so many things, man. Put cops in here and then put radar detectors in. Do cop so players can become cops and chase you around the map. Hard to win these, man, with this car, but we're gonna try. Here comes that battery Agera. We need some nitrous. Imagine if this game, in the future, they make another game, and they start adding all the states. How about a cannonball run? This game with a cannonball run race where you got to go across the United States. With cops in the map trying to stop you. But a legit race where you'd have to race across the United States. You see how the American Truck Simulator eventually is going to have all 50 states. Imagine test drive unlimited with all 50 states. That would be a major undertaking. Look how long it's taking American Truck to do it. But can you imagine? And then you have like a cannonball run race that takes you legit like 3 hours to run it. You know, with the scale in the game 1-to-1 or whatever. Whatever size scale they're going to make it. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to win this for sure, but we're trying. We're trying to get the best place we can. But yeah, this is something I try to do. I challenge myself trying to win it with this car because it gets boring just running the hypercars all the time. We need nitrous. We need someone to get out with a row and just start rowing. They need to add co-driving. I always talk about that. We need so you can bring one of your friends in the car with you, and allow your friends to come in a race. Like imagine if I had my friend in the car with me in this race in the passenger seat, and you need to make custom camera things where your friend can just like go anywhere on the map. Say you're racing one of your friends can be standing on the side of the road getting different footage of the race, like flybys and stuff like that. We need drone camera. We need the audio and everything to work so we can make real cool videos. So if somebody's filming for you in the world, one of your buddies watching a race, how about like spectators, to where you can get inside of a race and be spectators, actual like look like NPCs, but you're actually standing on the side of the race and stuff like that. Like allow you to go inside of a race and watch the race. You understand? Not these races, but like a race, like a little circuit, you know, those circuit races. Or any race, but have a designated area where spectators can be there by the finish line or whatever to watch the cars fly by. That would be something cool. Have your friends inside of a race with you, not always racing with them, against them, but like hanging out with you in a race if you want to do that, just for a different perspective. Or if you're doing a road race in the open world, you just cruise on the highway and you want to race somebody and you got your buddy in there. So he's filming for you out the window and blowing the horn, you know, 1, 2, 3, go. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Roll races. Like the illegal street racing type stuff. You know what I mean? You can do it in the games. So you don't get arrested like the real world. You know what I mean? That's what this game needs, man. That's how you make these games fun. You got to put all those elements in. Trucks with trailers so you can haul your cars around the map if you wanted to. No, we have those transport jobs. Well, put a trailer in a covered trailer or an uncovered trailer. You just got to make money and buy and so you can have the best trailers, and then you can transport cars inside of a covered trailer. You get more money if you're able to bring the car without no damage, and then the customer don't want the car driven, so you're going to transport it in a covered trailer. That would be nice. Didn't do too well in this one, but Night goes. Thanks for coming by. Those are my ideas, man. Off the top of my head. Of course, this game has got to survive, so networking and the houses are going to be what determines if this game's going to survive, man. I think the Cont wants the game to survive. You know, and I can see that they, you know, they're not, you know, they have put a lot of work in this game, man. You compare them with what happened with Ashes of Creation. Now, the developers for Ashes of Creation weren't the problem. The management, all of that crap that went down with that game was the problem. The developers were working on the damn game, and they weren't getting paid because of all that that monkey business going on with Steve Sharif and all that. So that's a whole different ball game there. But you know, Nakan is that's not the story with them. You know, this game, you know, they miscalculated and they launched it. They didn't launch it the right way with all the lifestyle elements. It lost interest, and then the networking didn't work, and that just threw a lot of people away. The reward system for all the season things that they were counting on working didn't work. We couldn't do none of that, and that's what happened. And people just, you know, if the audience don't have all that working properly, the audience just either goes dormant, and they're just gonna wait for what they want to see in this game before they come back, and that's what Nakan is counting on, that all of that's gonna play out. So let's hope that it plays out, because like I say, this game is like a sleeper right now, man. If all that, once the word gets around, if all that starts working well and the audience comes, oh man, this game could be great. You talk about a game with huge potential to be, you know, a long-lived, beloved game that it should be. It's already a good game. I mean, I put a lot of hours into it. I think it's over 800 already in this game. Just grinding, you know, just playing through the season passes and just driving the cars around, but just hoping to see all those things happen for this game. Yeah, we ain't catching all those other cars. We could have done better, man. We just made too many mistakes. We should have at least got second. Car looks good though. Gotta admit. Imagine getting a flyby with your friend on the side. You know, that would be cool. Stuff like that's always cool. And we tore the car up. Level 21. Oh, we got some green paint. All right. Money's coming back slowly. All right, let's run something else. Let's run the SPJ, I guess. Let's see if anybody's in multiplayer. For all you know, you don't know if anybody's in multiplayer. I'm gonna go check just in case. We'll see if anybody shows up. Sometimes they do. If anybody is just in the area, if they're in here, can't tell because they're not parked right in front of it, but do some push-ups. We need to be able to walk around these lobbies too, like we used to do. They need to put club racing in here too, like even if they're gonna make it like a Sharps and Streets clubs, like individual clubs. So you can make a little club with your friends and have special club cars that you can unlock. Nobody's here, man. Unfortunately. No multiplayer. Alright, well, back to solo Madolos. One day, man. Hopefully. Hopefully, we'll have 8 people in the lobby or 10 people. For now, boring AI. All right, let's run that SBJ. That'd be cool if you can distract them with that. My bad. I wanted to cut through there. Still out in front. But now we lost some time. So to start off the show, we talked about some ideas, some things I'd like to see in the game, different ideas that they can make the MMO experience open up and expand on this game and go beyond what TDU 1 and 2 were. Those are just ideas I've had in my head. And from this point on, you know, we're just going to go ahead and try and win some races. With some focus. We're not building a really huge lead. They're 3 seconds behind us. 4 seconds. I'd like to see how far each opponent is and what car they're driving. next to their name. That would be pretty cool. Maybe they thought that would just be too much on the screen or something, you know? Or even if it's just a UI option, if you want to turn it off and on, like add a little more detail based on your settings, what you'll see, you know what I mean? Not that it's always got to be there for everybody. Oh, there goes the Bugatti. They'll just leave us now, probably. Don't give up, he probably wrecked. Gotta stay with him. He usually wrecks. I think he just, no, he didn't. Seemed like he did. I saw some dust. He usually wrecks up there. Come on, man, we gotta catch that sucker. Gotta stay with him. Come on, wreck. Come on. A little more. Go. Gonna try and pull away from us. We gotta get ahead of him before we get to the open stretch. Come on, let's get this Bugatti. And he's gonna beat us to that stretch, come on. go. Yes! You wrecked. Sucker! Gotta be careful, he can still catch us. Who knows who else is chasing behind us? We gotta try and open it up. We're only five seconds ahead. All right, here we go. This is what we need, a stretch. Be careful doing that because I'm holding down the button and it's kind of awkward. I don't want to mess this up. Come on, little SVJ that could. There comes the turn off. Not in here because they usually come down that side. Trying to stay in front of them and slow them down. Alright, let's go. Home stretch. Come on, hammer down. Come on, hammer. Need maximum speed. Come on, get out and start rolling. I think we got him. You got him. That was a perfect run, man. Beat that Bugatti Chiron. Look at those competitors that we beat. Got a cool mill out of that one. All right. SVJ got it. Nice run with that one. All right, who else are we gonna try here? Let's see. So we got the SVJ. We know the Apollo. We know the Pagani can do it. I wonder how that Temerario can do, man. Should we try the? Let's do the C7. See if the old boy can get it. Take the top down. Oh yeah, how come it didn't work? Don't my roof come off? Alright, we'll leave the roof on for a maximum aerodynamics. That should be able to get it. Hey man, they got that new ZR1 X Corvette in here, man. That sucker is fast. That's another car we need. Nakam, where's that vet at? We need more vets. I want the C6. The C6 needs to be in here too, with that LS7. GM's also going to be putting out a Buick too, man. And another Cadillac. They should put the Grand National out, man. A new Grand National. There was a rumor going around that GM was going to put out the Firebird Pontiac. You know, because there is no more Pontiac, but that's still a GM car. But it would be cool if they brought back Firebird, man. The Firehawk, WS6s and all that. They should bring a Chevelle back. They say people want a four-door cars and all that. They want a bigger car. They need to bring back a Chevelle. They should make a Nova too. I should bring all those names back, man. Ford should bring back the Maverick. There's so many cool cars from the past that they can bring back and make new models. Might be able to get this with the vet this time. Gotta stay on that throttle. Somebody coming. Be able to beat him. He's gonna run out of battery soon. That car's not that great once the battery goes down. Come on, let's reel that sucker in. All motor, no batteries. Come on, reel them in. You'll be able to use that draft and reel them in. Come on, man. I don't want this Porsche to beat us. Hard to catch this little sucker. Come on, go, 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 go. A tough little run. Come on, Porsche. Catch that son of a gun. Alright, come on, come on. Man, what a close freaking tight race. Can't make any mistakes. And he ain't making any mistakes. Come on. See ya. I don't have any custom horn on here. I don't think you can't put them on all cars, believe it or not. It'd be funny if they put like music, custom songs and stuff like that. Put a train horn. Cut over. Damn it. We got the lead on us. Can't let him get the run on us here. Come on, Vet. Let's go. Go, 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 go. Stay on him, come on. Don't let this be the same story. Every time I try to win this race with these cars, this happens. The game knows if it could just get to the tunnel before you or get to the stretch. It knows you had it, that it couldn't shake you on those turns. It's like, oh, I'm gonna get him with the full speed over here. Come on, that Porsche's not that quick. Come on, Vet. Come on. Come on. Come on, Mr. Porsche. See ya. Ran out of batteries. All motor, homie. Batteries are for toys, man. Come on, come on. Where's he at? Got him, bro. Yes. I needed to do that. Wanted to beat all those cars with the Vet or the Camaro. That's right, boy. Money don't always win. What's the retail on one of those? Ferrari. More than you can afford, pal. Smoke them. Right? I need to get that clip. I used to have that clip. I want to put that clip in there for these test drive streams. Some little Vin Diesel Fast and the Furious clips. All right, so we got him with the Vet, got him with the SVJ. Let's see. What else can we gonna run? Ford. Did we didn't get him with the Ford, did we? Got like a second or third with him. We know the Conus I can get it easily, and the Apollo. We need like a vote or something like that. If I had enough people watching. You know, let's try the Temerario, since that's one of our new cars, and we promise to run all those. I know I can get it with that Fenr, but I just didn't feel like playing with the steering on it right now. Did I tune this all? Yeah, I think I tuned this sucker all the way up. Let's see how it does. Oh, I got that siren on here. Oh, that's right, this has got some battery assist. All these cars going with that option now. This one's got no spoiler. This is a fast little sucker. This thing don't play with all that wing stuff. Yeah, look at how it's like a rocket. This is a fast little car. Yeah, this is nice. Oh yeah, that's gonna definitely win the race with no problem. And this is a supercar too, it's not even hyper. Handle's good too. Oh, I messed that up. I messed it up. My bad. Oh, cut across too many times. Threw myself off. Didn't need to do all those crossovers. Oh, overdid that one. Too excited. That vet run was perfect though. I don't need to do all that. Lotus. I will get them. Sometimes it's alright to mess up a few times and you get some little more competition where the cars are near you. Not bad. Kind of boring being way out in front. Yeah. Oh, how you doing? See ya. Nikki. Secret is with these batteries, then you gotta let those things recharge when with the braking, the regenerative braking. Or you know, when you let off the throttle. Or you have them when you need them to accelerate. They're good for the burst. That's what those are for. Get that instant torque. That's what, like, they should have a kit. I think they might have all that already, where you can put this kind of stuff on, like a car, like a Camaro or something like that, and you add that extra torque, you know. But thing is, you're gonna add weight when you do that too. So I don't know. Power to weight. That's why it only lasts for so long. You don't want to, you know, it's not going to be like a full electric car. You definitely don't want all that weight anyway. Little Lotus is staying with us on here. I should be back tomorrow. I gotta finish that live event, the new live event, and we'll do a stream on that. Gotta hurry up and do it before the time runs out. Actually, I might miss it. I might have to do it without making a stream or something. I gotta see how much time we have left. I think it's only hours now. Oh wait, no, I think they redo it on Wednesday. I think. I gotta check. I guess we're getting a toy siren and that license plate for the April Fool's event. I guess it was a bug. It wasn't a joke. It seemed like a joke, right? I'm like, that's not a very good joke, but yeah, I don't think they'd want to do that to us, you know what I mean? You know, as far as those the item shop cars and all that, I think that they would do better with a DLC, okay, that you can buy like $3 or $4, and it adds cars that you got to go buy in the game from the shop. You know, it just adds them to the car dealers. That's how they used to do it back in the day. You know, you buy a DLC, it comes with like 3 or 4 cars, and those cars get added to your dealer if you buy the DLC. Rather than having those types of things in the item shop, I think the item shop, maybe if you want to do those season pass cars, that's cool, but I don't think you should put all those, you know, like special cars that you're putting in there right now. I think those should be DLCs. I think you do better with that. You know, that way people feel like for $3 or $4 they get like 3 or 4 cars, you know what I mean? And then they also gotta earn the solar coins in the game to go buy them. That would make a lot more sense. I think that would be a lot more digestible for the player base. And just leave like cosmetics and stuff like that in the item shop. You know what I mean? Like skins. Like Fortnite having skins free to buy if you want them. Right? Cars like that, car packs should be DLCs. Just like the old school style, and then you got to go buy them at the dealers. I think that's just a lot better. And then if you want skins, like real cool skins for your car, just have an art team making really, really cool skins. You know, and wraps or whatever. Clothing items and wraps. Glasses, you know, all that kind of stuff is cool for the item shop, I guess. But all of the cars should just be DLC packs that we got to go buy the cars in the dealers. I think that this would be a lot better. Unless you just, you know, on the solar pass cars, if you want to put them in there like that, just because they're solar pass cars that people might have bought the game late. You know what I mean? And they didn't get a chance to play through that, but now they can buy those cars. But what you can do, like Fortnite did, people that had the season pass should have a special wrap or a special skin, a special style or a special marking to show that you played through the season to get it and you didn't just buy it out of the item shop. I think that would be cool. You know? Like the purple Skull Trooper shows you that you got the original, you know, Skull Trooper or whatever inside Fortnite. Well, you might have a special paint job that you can put on here, or a special marking on the car or something like that, you know, that you can display on the car if you want. Just a wrap, special wrap. Like if you got that wrap, you know you got it in the original season. That way everybody who played feels like they have the, you know, they could show that they were playing the game back in the day through the seasons and everything, and play through the whole season to grind out. I think that would be cool, man. So it won't be necessarily FOMO, but it'd be like, oh, that way the people that played it and stayed loyal playing the game feel like they can show, hey, I played through the original season to get that reward or whatever. So just ideas, you know. That way, you know, you can bring back rare stuff or stuff that at one time seemed like it was FOMO, but just make special versions. Make the originals have a special version for the people that got them, you know, when they first came out or whatever. Ooh, little frame drop right there. As you can see, I like those rims. Probably because they look like my CCWs on the Camaro. I put them on most of the cars. All right, we got them with that Temerario. Temerario. Another smooth run. It wasn't a perfect run. Got beat up in it, but What else we got here? All right, well, you know what? Let's try to win it with the W Motors Fenr Selene edition. Where is it? All my cars, all these colors are so similar. There it is. What do I have on my setup? Let's see if there's anything I could do to... we'd have no downforce on it right now. That's not helping me. Got good top speed. Put it like that. Try that. Roll bar, 54. Got that all the way down. Let's move the brakes in that direction, see what that does. Put our slicks on. Oh, that's what it was. I didn't have the slicks running last time. That's why I was handling like crap. I was wondering why it was so bad. Like, it wasn't that bad. Oh yeah, it's a lot better now. Well, I might have dialed it in there with the settings I just did. I just wish you could put custom rims on this, man. I don't know why they don't let us change the wheels, you know what I mean? I guess because it's a special edition or whatever, but and it has to maintain that appearance. Now, I was able to tint the windows. I don't know if that was a bug or not, or if that was intended, but it certainly looks good with the blacked out windows. It's like a Batmobile. Not a fan of the gold rims, but I mean, they look good. I just wish, I think it would look better with silver wheels on it, or deep dish, something deep dish. Yeah, I think I got the handling on the sucker now. Yeah, now we've got it right. Definitely feeling that all-wheel drive now. Look at this thing, look at this thing. It's like a vacuum cleaner. Doesn't get this turned too good. Ah, I messed up. Not worried about anybody pulling away when you got this car, but damn it. It does have a little bit of issue. The turning. A little tough to get it to turn. Doesn't turn like those other cars, you know what I mean? The Bugatti don't have that much of an issue. Sometimes the Bugatti is like that too. I still want that car again. I had that car and sold it. I'm gonna probably, that's one of the cars I'm gonna get back again. That one right there I like. I like the wing on it. Ah, man. Tunnel vision. Wasn't looking. Jude's usually one of the fastest AIs. So I usually have if Jude gets out ahead, usually you don't catch her. That happens in a lot of races. I gotta get reel her in, man. Ah, man. That stretched the loser on it. Reeling her in, come on. Second, come on. That's having a co-pilot, co-driver with you. 4 seconds, come on, come on. 4 seconds, gaining. And like, looking behind you. You know what this game needs? Like a Fortnite style instant replay. A replay system where you can like go from different parts of the map and make videos of the race. You know what I mean? TV cam, follow cam, chase cam. You know, different points of the map. I think that's just some of the most important thing like this game really needs. You can make real cool content with that. I think we messed up. I don't know if we can reel her in now. We're gonna try. Another challenge. Getting further and further. Ah, man. Messed up. Too big of a lead. Yeah, we lost. Told you this car's kind of tough to turn. You can't make any mistakes with it. Takes some getting used to. Yeah, we're done. Either wrecked or it's because of that turn off. We're catching her now. Come on, come on. No, back on the road. She was probably in here. That was what was slowing her down. Well, second gets us pretty good money. Mainly doing this for money and XP, though. This one's over. Thing's like a pinball. Can't keep it straight. Can't keep it away from those walls. It's like a magnet for the wall. Nope, we didn't cancel. Wait, we might. No, that's because we already stopped. Second, wait. Too many mess ups. All right, man. That's been some more Jade. Started off driving, you know, just running the Jade in the open world. And let's see where we're gonna go now. Let's go over here. Show you what I want to get. The next cars that I'm gonna work towards. We're at 7 mil. I want to get this one, the $21 million car, the GTO. That's Let me look at the options. Yeah, we can. You got all these different colors. Can we see the interior or no? We can't. Oh yeah, you can. Test drive it. Be careful, man, want to wreck it. Nice car. We're going to work towards that one. How do we get out of that? And dealers are so empty, man. We need some people in here. Anybody there? Hello? Nobody in the car dealership? Can we sit in these places? Let me see. Oh yeah, they got seating in here too. So there, I want to get the Enzo right there, see it? That's what we're looking to get.
sound of it, a lot of crowd noise, you know?
Sounds like a protest going on. So 12 mil for this one here, the Ferrari Enzo. It'd be nice if we can open up everything, you know what I mean? We're looking to get this one. This will be another one we're going to collect. The hypercar. We got these options. And seating. That'd be pretty cool, that yellow stitching. Or you can go with the yellow. That's too much yellow. I'll get the black and yellow. Thing's nice. I like the view in this car, the window. Got a player over there. What's that? Eggplant, arm plant? IBM plant. Eggplant. Some cars we're gonna get, you know. What else? I don't think there's any other ones I want to get. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, if they had get a Tesla 9, you need to get yourself a Tesla 9. And that's what was in this case.
No, man, I don't think they do. I really don't.
Yeah. Maybe you should have that. Maybe we need a Tesla. And if you're a Tesla, and you'd be kicking everything, you'd be beating everything if you have a Tesla. I mean, I really don't want to play the game if there's no Teslas in it, you know?
Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. I mean,
you know, yeah, I don't know. I was thinking it was this game, and the reviews are not really good. Yeah. So, I mean, I put a bad review on it myself because they didn't reach out to me. And as we, put Tesla in the game, so, well, I put that in you.
You gave him a bad review for that. I mean, maybe you were busy. Maybe you were helping out Trump or something. That's probably what's going on.
Yeah, no, that's really what happened, and we were busy, I had you on a very important task, and this came out when 2024. Yeah, I don't think you would have been available around that time if they reached out. But this game's got a lot of work to do. Got a lot of work to do to get itself out there. I gotta get that networking and working. I got a good team. I can put together a team for them. I can put together a team. But there's no promises. No promises. Because, quite frankly, it's a very expensive team, tremendous team. And, Nikon, you reach out to me. You're having financial issues, and maybe we can help you out.
That would be awesome, man. That would be awesome, man. Reach out, Nikon. I think that would be something.
What is this? What is this game? MMO. What kind of MMO is this? I don't see any barbarian. I don't see any warriors. All I see is chariots. That is not my thing. Where's the dragons? Where's the bosses? Where's the dungeons? I don't see anything. There's no MMO. This is not an MMO.
Yeah, it really isn't, man. I mean, it's not that type of MMO. It's a car game, you know what I mean?
What is a car?
Never mind, man. I don't think it's. I wouldn't bother explaining.
Soon. Very soon. Very, very soon. You all are gonna witness Test Drive Unlimited rise from the ashes. It's gonna be the top game in this genre. You just sit still and you wait. And let the car do their thing. 2026, late 2026, 2027. Test Drive Unlimited will rise from the ashes. And y'all that have been whining and complaining, you're gonna be right here playing Test Drive Unlimited because Forza Horizon is gonna flop. Mark my word.
That's pretty lofty expectation, buddy. Didn't get that networking, maybe, you know what I mean?
No, not maybe. It's gonna happen. Nah, don't doubt it. Don't be a hater. Don't be a doubter. TDUFC is gonna be the #1 car driving racing simulator with the lifestyle. You'll see. Catch you on the flip side.
Interesting. All right, people. So this has been some more Solar Crown, man. As lonely as it is, still a good game. Still a good game. So, man, I'll catch y'all on the next live stream. We'll be trying to grab some of the live event. Let's see. Before we go, it says 1 day on it. What are we getting here? A license plate? I guess that's worth getting. And some solar coins. Yeah, I can use more money so we can get those 2 cars that we're working towards. So yeah, I've been 99 Vids, man, and this has been some more Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. Catch y'all in the next live stream.